Looky here, what do we got? Clearly a V8. Ooh. Alright, there it is. Got that 351. We're windy out, so make it quick. Alright, got back from the junkyard. Got the engine pull, that 351 I was looking at, and I'm tearing it down to see exactly what I got. So we'll walk around here. That's what it looks like on the inside, right, and outside. Now there's some glaring problems with this engine, and we'll address that here in a minute. I'll have to crawl up in the truck. But I'm assessing what do I have. I have 351 intake manifold, right? Upper and lower in good condition. I have my brackets to go along with that. I have the engine side wiring harness, injector rail, missing half the fuel injectors, but still not bad. Exhaust manifold, like anyone really cares about that, right? So over here, I'm going to crawl up into the truck, and it is a little windy out. I'm doing this outside right now. All right. That is a E7 head for 351. Now, the problem is, if we look right there, it's slung a rod or two. You can see straight through the block. The other thing, when I'm looking at, this is one of the slung rod pistons. I can push that in, and you see it rocks, right? So that's definitely a broke. That rod's done, which means the crank's done, and that piston's probably done, and probably the same thing over here on the other side, the same journal. I'm not going to be able to get to that. Oh. So I'm not going to dive that deep into it with it being in the back of the truck. What I'm going to do is bring this engine down to my other shop. That'll be in a day or two. One reason I'm jumping on this instead of Jim, which is all torn apart. I mean, yeah, like straight dash out, interior out, torn apart, is because it's going to rain tomorrow, and it's in the back of the truck. I wanted to get to a certain point on this. I got the engine today, so it's kind of like, all right, I want to mess with it today. I need to go pick up Jim's heater core, go to the parts store. I do have the heater core out, get that exchanged, or get it on order, one or the other. So there's not much I can do on Jim right now anyway, unless I go do that. And then just get this stuff pulled inside, leave the dart outside. It's going to rain tomorrow, and then the day after it's not going to rain, so I'll drop that off at the other shop. That's kind of the plan. That light always gets me back there. You'll probably just blur it out. But anyways, that's what I got right there. Is I don't know if the block's savable or not. It may be savable. I'm hoping it's savable, but that's the gamble you do when you go get a junkyard engine. You don't know. Yes, I saw the hole in the pan when I was in the middle of pulling it, but I decided that for what I have into it, getting it out of the junkyard, I'm getting some good stuff off of it. Like the heads are going to be good. They're E7s, so that's something that can be sold. You know, I'm not pulling this engine to put into anything. I'm not going to put the 351 in Jim. So I'm pulling that. I want to bring that to Ford Takeover Swap Meet. That's the intent of that. And then, you know, selling that at the swap meet, that'll help pay for my trip over there, right? And get it to someone who actually is going to use it. Like I said, I'm not going to use it in Jim. Jim's build, when I actually started building Jim, instead of using it as a daily driver and just maintaining, I knew what I wanted out of this engine. I knew the maximum horsepower I was going to go to, which I'm not there yet. And right now, the way it's driving, I don't want to add really anything to that. I want to fix my traction, right? So yeah, Jim's where it needs to be. This is going to be the engine or another 302 if I build a different 302 down in there. I'm not going to change that. So anyways, that's what we got out of the junkyard. I thought y'all might like that, seeing what I got, and I'll keep you updated. I don't know when probably when I go down and drop the engine off. That wind. Probably whenever I go and drop the engine off. I don't know if I'll pull the head today or not. I've been at it all day. I'm a little tired. But I do want to get the oil pan off and take a peek up in there and see if by the time I do that, I'll be able to look at the block and then the cylinder and see what we got there and give a quick little update of if the block is burnt, which I seriously doubt that, but like I said, the crank's done, those 2 rods are done, those 2 pistons are done. So that's a bare minimum what that would need right there. But hey, that's always a good upgrade is rod. Hey, that's a good base for a stroker right there. You already got about 2 pistons, 2 rods, and a crank. Make a 408 or the 387 or whatever you want to do. All right, that's all I got right now on that engine.
Woo! It really done a real job of centering.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
I mean,
That's mangled up inside there. Oh, they'll probably polish out on that crank right there.
yeah.
Well, I'm not. Let's see, we got a nick in the block there, but I'm not seeing any real block damage. It knocked that corner out, but probably one of those busted out, but yeah, I think the block's good. Oh, look at that, it scattered it all the way up into there. But yeah, just the edge of this bore right there, which you're not going to have rings down there anyway. Polish that out. You probably have to notch that if you did a stroker anyway.
Yeah.